I was thinking about something yesterday that I wanted to talk about in this video, and that is just how often we are not present with everyday life, right? How often, dissociation, for example, as a result of trauma, it just, it's like our capacity to be present is like stripped as a result of, just being so caught up in a painful past, right? And I was thinking about it yesterday. I've realized that some of the things that have happened in my life that have just been traumatizing or have caused pain have kind of been a result of not being present and not being just like not taking each moment more moderately or slow, right? And it's just so interesting to me how much of life can be transformed if we're much more present, if we actually take our time with things. The amount of times that we either rush into things or that things just end up going too fast or that things happen too fast. And it's like, it's just so interesting to me, right? Um, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I thought it would be necessary and even beneficial to just explore this concept. And I think that as a result of, I was specifically looking at dissociation, right? Dissociation is like an out of body experience. It's when we're not being present with what's happening in the moment. Like somebody could be talking to us, right? And we're just checked out. We're clocked out. We're not even there, right? And I think that, you know, that definitely affects negatively our experiences of life because if we're not present with what's happening in the moment, we're going to have a very hard time experiencing life fully and also, um, fully registering everything that we're experiencing in a moment. And that's very important. It's absolutely crucial to be able to be present with life. And I think that the extent to which we are not present as a result of different things, as a result of being caught up in, something that happened a moment ago or a day ago or a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, years ago, whatever it was, right? Dissociation, like the amount of times that we're actually not present with what is and the extent to which that's actually absolutely crucial to be present because when in my own personal life, like when I look back at the things that have happened in my life and why they've happened, a lot of it chalks up to um, just not being present, right? And I'm not here to be hard on myself or anybody. It's just that like the extent to which life happens and the speed at which life happens and the amount that we are allowed to slow down. Like it's like life is thrown at us, and we oftentimes just accept it. We accept the speed, right? We don't just take the time and something I've learned recently, and I think that this is very interesting. Um, Not only are you not supposed to make everyone happy, it's not your job to make everyone happy, right? In terms of like recovering from people pleasing and codependency, you're also allowed to piss people off, right? You are, and you're going to, right? You're going to piss people off, and um, trying to stop yourself from pissing people off is really going to mess up your path in life. Um, so really learning to like take things slow, ask as many questions as necessary, be present in your body, bringing all of your awareness and your energy back into the body rather than thinking that you need to tune into everyone else because that's what you learned as survival and that's what you think you need to do. You don't. It's absolutely crucial to be present with every moment of life. And I'm not here to say what is possible, what isn't possible, but what I am here to say is that we can practice presence every day, and getting better at that is what's necessary. And the more you practice something, the better you get at it, right? So, practicing presence will allow a person to be more present with life, to recognize what's most important in life, right? It will bring them out of the past and out of the future and into the moment and have much more of a like the benefits of being more present in life are out of this world, right? I can imagine that a person would never come out of a situation of consistent presence in each moment and be like, man, I wish I was stuck in the past. Or like, why can't I just be stuck in the future? Like I don't see that happening. What I do see happening is a much more full and wholesome experience of life where somebody is actually getting everything that they possibly could out of it. And that's crucial. It's necessary. You want to be getting everything out of it. There would be far much more fulfillment and just satisfaction because the amount of times that I've heard people talk about how they wish they were more this or more that in a past situation, it's usually a result of not being present because they're either they're stuck in the past, they're dissociated, they're just clocked out, right? They're not even there. They're checked out. Um, they're having an out of body experience. So like maybe somebody or multiple people are talking to them and they're just like not even there, right? Um, Being present in life is necessary because you make better decisions. When you're present, you're much more aware of what it is that your body is feeling and how it's reacting to whatever is happening or whatever's being told to you, whatever, I don't know, conversations happening, right? And that will give you insight as to what is necessary in regards to each situation. When you are when you're not present with each moment, you're not giving yourself to be present with the sensations in your body and your intuition, right? What your body is trying to tell you. Because in every situation, it doesn't matter how big or small the emotional magnitude. I just came up with that word. I don't think I've ever heard that word before, or those pairing of words. The emotional magnitude. I like that. I'm gonna start using that more. Um, the emotional magnitude of a situation, right? When we are not present with each situation in our body, we're going to have a very hard time being aware of the emotional magnitude or what it is that our body's trying to tell us in each moment, right? Um, Not just, going into each moment without full awareness of, thought processes, emotional states, and everything. And this is also a challenge, too, because we live in an era that is unbelievably fast paced, right? People want they want answers right away. They want they want stuff right away. They want everything right away, right? It's an era of instant gratification. If you're not giving it to them right away, they'll go find it somewhere else. And this is why just taking the time to really just be relaxed with yourself and with each moment and bringing all of your awareness and your energy back into yourself. Here's what I have to say about this real quick because this is absolutely crucial. Don't be afraid um, of really taking your time with things. Here's why. A lot of people might say like, well, I can't because this person, this, that, and the other, they'll think this, they'll say that, they'll do this. It's okay. If the situation is real and it's good, you can take your time. If it's not and it's not beneficial for you, it will leave. Like that's all there is to it. Like really, you know, sit with that. If the situation is real and good for you, if the person is real and good for you, you can take your time with it. You can. If it's not right, if it's not beneficial for you, if the person or the situation is not right and beneficial for you, it will go away. It will leave because it will not be aligned with you. Frustration will be created. Maybe, if you're asking, I don't know, questions or too many questions and they don't like it or this, that, and the other, then it will leave. It will, it will go away. And then that will show you, oh, never mind. It wasn't real. It wasn't meant to be there. That's another clear indicator that it's important to be able to practice this and maintain this because I'm telling you right now, presence is absolutely necessary for life and really taking your time with things because you can easily rush into something and it won't be good for you and that will create a negative experience. So, yeah, that's how it works.